Hey buddy, welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna be grading more planes. Um, of course, there's always some problems in GeoFS, which is unfortunately enough, uh, I can't access my Google account because it's being a dimwit. So I'm on my regular account. I'm gonna turn chat off today because, well, chat being always on doesn't never goes well for me because they always swear because people think it's a good idea to swear. So I'm gonna just turn chat off. I'm gonna add one of my add-ons on here because again, no extra liveries for today because today's default. So w as relation to yesterday, I did tell everybody Minecraft went down. Everything from Microsoft went down. Apparently speaking. Azure did an update that crashed halfway through, so it's kind of like what happened last year with Rogers, where they did an update and halfway through it, everything just crashed in the entire thing, and everything they use Rogers went down. So every card reader, every console, every internet browser, everything went down. It was total global annihilation. So once that goes in, that's deliveries. But this is not the right plane. This is not our default plane. So we did this plane, we did this plane, we've done this plane. I would show you the A380, but it's a big monster. We did the A380. Um, Now we do the DC-3. So DC-3, believe it or not, is a nice looking plane. Silver and everything. Um, how I'm gonna step this up now is we're gonna see here. Let's see. BC. Oh. Oh, that looks nice. That actually looks very nice. Um, this is Canadian buffalo, but this one looks nice. I will say. Um, you got a lot of Malay, so you got a lot of Russia. McDonald, yes, in New Zealand, in top of New Zealand, there's a McDonald's that has a DC3, and you can go inside and eat in it. So yes, there's that. I do remember that. Olympic Polish Air Force. Oh boy, but it's in the symbol plane like this. RDAF, Royal Jordanian Air Force. Oh boy. Is TWA here? Okay. We have TWA here. Okay. TWA there. Okay. United actually looks a little bit better. But I'll be honest, even when I do all this, I still say that I want to do Canadian, so we're gonna stay with Canadian. Buffalo. So, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's something wrong with, yeah, no, I can't do Buffalo. This is right. See this here? This is what I mean by liveries are not done yet. This livery has this clipped. I can't do that. Unfortunately, enough, my brain will not let put a user plane that has that. So we'll do this. It's a simple, nice plane. Now, up, let's go location. Today we are going to be flying this plane. Well, definitely not here because this is not Britain. Let's go here. We're going to attempt a landing at Glasgow. So Foos. This one's in the Valkyrie. Foos, 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 Foos. Well, the reason why I'm checking is, r- so if you don't know, I have a lot of problems in GeoFS. I did a lot of bad stuff in my past. This pilot, who's a U pilot, this guy's gonna get shot down, I guarantee it, because it's a U pilot in RAF airspace. But anyways, I'm gonna just go. I said Glasgow. Let's just go there. Okay, let's go end the landing. Nav off. So, so here's something to note about this plane. We gotta be careful on landing on this plane because I don't have a front gear. I have two rear gears and one back gear. So landing front routes is not an option for me. So yeah, I have no access to HD today. I figure maybe my HD is done anyways, so it's gonna be SD now. I do have money to get HD, but at this point, what's the point? I'm not doing flights, I'm just grading new planes. We'll do the DC-3 today, the H350, the Boeing 777. Do some planes today. This probably be a long video, so prepare for landing. As I'm approaching in, as you see, I'm doing a steep approach. That is because when I turn my engines off, I'm gonna have to land perfectly. My engines are now off. Uh, okay. Nope. These engines did not turn off. See what I mean by this? That is not what I wanted to do. See how this landed? So this plane has horrible physics because you can't land this plane properly. Even when I turned it to zero, I turned it to zero and the engines were still moving. So unfortunately, that is a fail. This is a 1 out of 5 for me. Now, going to Glasgow, Glasgow, I am, well, not this, I need environment. I am setting it back in the day to 8 o'clock. Nav, okay. We're gonna just take off now. How is this plane when taking off? Well, let's see here. We're trying to take off and then, let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And of course, it likes to be finicky with me. Goes over here, and then we're gonna land in Edinburgh. So this is the weird thing. Glasgow's right here, and Edinburgh is right here. That's 6. Okay, I would do that. Takeoff is easy for me, but now goes to another aircraft. I'm going to do a different aircraft now because I'm sick and tired of this plane. That Concorde. Now the Concorde, one of the fastest vehicles in the game, one of the most accurate looking vehicles in the game. Let me put my brakes on because this is gonna be fun. It has, well, most liveries comes with 3 liveries. There is the Pepsi livery, the Air France livery, and the British Airways livery. But you can also, if you figure toggle around, there is a secret 4th livery that shows the old factory painting. Same with the 737. What I didn't mention with that plane was if you mess around with it, you can get the rare GeoFS 737 livery. It's very rare. Let's see here what we have here. You can have this nice Air France livery. You could have this Anna older one some of these guys. So you have this old Anna livery. You have the Boac livery. Bramf ordered these guys because back at that time they wanted it. British Airways with the new design. British Airways and Singapore, which is one of the most best looking things ever because it's a split. CAC, go with Finnair, Iran Air, Japan, Lufthansa. Now the reason why there's a Pan Am livery is 2707, one of one of the Pan Ams. You could have, oh my God, this is a Royal Air Force. Oh boy, yeah, me having this here is probably not safe. Um, TWA, which is a nice looking simple livery, or United, uh, which is this. At this point, oh, you know what United looks like this? Boom. So they saw the stupid boom supersonic. That's what United would look like. So, yeah. Oh, there's also Qantas. What does Qantas look like? Okay. I say, because we're in Britain, and most of Britain loves liveries. I say we play we use Borak because Borak looks nice. Gray in this. Yeah. We're gonna use Borak. So let's see. So the option with these guys, you get working front door in here and droop snoot. So this is a short fight. So let's see. 1009, get brakes off. We're gonna see if we could take off here. I may just go to a different airport. I don't think going short time to Edinburgh is a good idea. We're gonna see. It's starting to turn by itself. It's fun. That's 100. I don't think this runway is long enough because I see the end of it. Uh, so by the way, that may have looked like it was a test rig, but the Concorde has a wheel in the back. That wheel actually helps the Concorde evade potential test rigs. Now, this plane right now, we're doing some good stuff here. The problem I have here is because Glasgow's so close to Edinburgh, I'm worried I'm going to turn and miss the runway. And I don't have speed brakes, so I'm going to have to turn off the engines at one point to get to there. Oh, but look at this sun. This sun, my goodness. Yes, you can see it's not really good SR, like I said, but SR does give you some realism. If you did SP or SD, God help you, you can't see shit. It's horrible. We're gonna stick autopilot on and say it about 3,000. There you go. So droop so that you don't press Z, you press the brackets, which is right to the left of the P. You press the brackets left to the P, you drop the droop. Now, oh, so nice to look at this. So nice. I know HD would have been better, but hey, you never know. So this is a good thing. Look at the turn. We did this nice little turn over Glasgow, and we are now heading. Oh no. Battery low. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to do this without my mic, with my thing hit with my phone mic, my laptop mic, because my headset's gonna die because it didn't turn off when I went to bed last night. Okay, we're gonna do this landing with the nose up. No, no, no. Nav, okay. Gear 3. Oh boy. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna double check what's my power on my headset. It says very low. It doesn't really tell me it's battery low. Okay, how low is my headset? Okay, it's blinking blue, so it should be fine, but I don't know why I mean it's battery low. Oh, yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay, guys, you're gonna hear it turn. It needs to get. Okay, let me see if I can. You guys can hear me with my thing, because this is gonna be paused in a moment till I could see if you can hear me. Oh no, you can. Okay, so the mic is picking up from my computer. Okay, which is great. That's great to hear. But we're gonna see what happens in game. I'm not landing this. There's no way I'm landing this safely. I'm gonna have to spawn land because there's no way I can fly this in here and manage to land. But if you look at this looks so nice. But looking at this, I'm not. Let's see here. What does the nav show? Okay, I could land on this runway. I could. It's not given. It's not guaranteed, but I could land on this runway. Um. Okay, we're gonna try because having a good time. But I'm gonna go an 8 because this is gonna be. I need to plop down a little lower because this is gonna be. If I gotta turn at the last second, I can't land this plane. It's gonna be a go around. It's gonna be a ridiculous thing. So this 1,100 people in line, which means there's a lot of people. Live streaming this, oh, that's fine. But grading the Concorde in a nice livery like this, oh, I'm now doing a Dolphin because you have to remember I have to use no brake. I have brakes on, but I don't have speed brakes. This plane does have no speed brakes, which isn't good for me because it's slowing down on a runway like this. I have to be going like at least excess of 200 to do this. Okay, so I see the runway. Runway's in scene. Runway's in scene. Runway saw. Turn a bit to the left. Yeah, SD at one point, SR at one point. Yes, you could see stuff. But if you're doing the car thing, God help me, you can't do it. Oh, nope, nope. Yep, that's the angle I wanted. Because the reason why I want that angle is I need to not be able to see my gear that much. I need to see where it is depth perception. Oh, no, 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 no. You can see here I'm having problem. Zero. Zeroed on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. So tomorrow's a special stream. So I was supposed to stream chess tomorrow. But at 7 o'clock, because it's Halloween, there is an event going on in one of the servers. Like I said, I'm in a server that got raided and they're doing an event. So I'm probably gonna be streaming Roblox instead tomorrow. It's unconfirmed. If I do chess, it will have to be in the morning. And it's gonna be a short stream because I'm gonna be showing up with other stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna if we if we touch down, I'll count as a win. Oh boy, we're so far left of the runway. It's not even funny. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Land, 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 land. Oh, that's not a good landing. That is not a good landing at all. But at least we landed. That is the good thing. At least we landed. Because I won't be able to land. Um, I need to turn off overlay because even though overlay's on, I can't see the actual runway. Okay. Ooh boy, can we break in time? Can we break in time? Can we break in time? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we break in time. Okay. Now options. If I do more, if I do control, no, controls, general, uh, graphics. Yeah, you can't see the runway, but you could see the runway. That's right. That was a some. Let's see what the nav showed as the runway, like, because this was a. Oh yeah, look at this. So we went from here with a sharp turn to the right to having this. This was a sharp left turn, and we just stayed straight all the way to the runway. We landed perfectly fine on it. Now, if you didn't notice when you looked at this, you may notice, hey, true, what's with the orbs and no runway? So this game picks up runways don't exist anymore. Oh, nope, nope, that's not what I want to do. Quite much. So, for example, right now, you could see that uh, over here, this is a taxiway that's a former runway. Okay, so now we're going to switch a plane. Today's next plane. Okay, so here's the weird thing. I've never done a Piper because I don't know how to fly them. The aircraft are not really my thing. But, but, um, we're gonna try anyways. Let's see. G-tard. It says G-tard. G-gill. British Airways, and it's a G-gill. Oh boy. It's actually a G-gill. But this time, we are not taking off here. We are going to be we're going to be going to a small little European airport and seeing if we can land there. So, there's many European airports all across Europe. Now, of course, instead, we're heading to Logan. The reason why I head to Logan is not because of the small, it's not because of anything else, but this. This here is Logan's small runway. And I'm gonna change my livery to be a regular plane. Our goal is to land on a small runway, which, by the way, we should be okay. The problem we have here is I don't know how to fly a general aviation aircraft. I don't. Okay, that's not true. I've flown many different aircraft that are technically general aviation. I just haven't flown all the propeller ones because it's so hard to fly. And if you cannot tell, while I fly over Boston here, I can't land on this runway. I'm no longer lined up with it. So we're gonna attempt to land here. So here's the other thing have to know about Boston. It used to be the busiest airport out there until they get put up Gatwick. When Gatwick got put in as a new spawn airport, actually no, it spawns you in Los Angeles, but you could spawn in different airport for approaches and everything and runways. When Gatwick came in, they shut off most people didn't go to Boston, and there's, as you can see, less foods. There used to be crapshoot of foods here. Um, when I do ATC here, I personally do not tell people use 27, even if 27 is available, because it's full of foods. This is probably the worst landing I have here, because I'm down here. Now, I'm lucky enough that I'm probably gonna make this, but my God. By the way, if you look at the left side of me, on the right side of the terminals, SD, you shouldn't be able to see the terminals like that. So this tells you already the SD here in some places is good. Oh, come on, land. Let's see grade my landing, and this is a horrible landing. Horrible landing. Horrible landing. Horrible landing. Look at this. Look at this. No, this is a horrible landing. This plane sucks. Now comes to to the favorite planes. So this is the A350 on the runway bad. Uh, Normally when you couldn't get this, you can get Delta or the regular A350 design. Um, there's an Air Canada, so I'm gonna do the Air Canada livery because of course it's Air Canada. You could do China Southern, but the weird thing is I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the Delta 100 years livery because why not? It's Delta. You have to do it. There's a lot of airlines you can fly here with different liveries. Landing. Now, you just saw how pitch perfect that landing was for me. Do you think I can land this runway again? We're gonna see. And the badass approach of this is we're gonna see. Now this has speed brakes, so I should be fine, right? We do three, gears coming down, brake on. I'm lined up to the runway. This is perfect. Line up to the runway and everything. Now, if you don't know, Boston's airport used to have a couple less runways. The runway that I tried to not land on, and I was going to land on but failed. That's the long. This one here is the longest. When it's out of service, it's a lot of hell because when they had to repave it, a lot of flights went to New York instead because they don't have. Actually, this is not looking good for me because I'm not aligned with the runway at all. I am not aligned with the runway at all. Something's wrong with my camera because I keep thinking I'm aligned, but I'm not. Okay, so now I am aligned now. Okay, brakes are on. Speed brakes are on. That food went in the water. That food to my left is taking off easily. Okay, that's a nice takeoff. I'm surprised. Even with regular SD graphics, I can see the runway stuff quite well. Okay, now I'm gonna turn off brakes. We're gonna taxi to a taxiway and then move off. Nice plane. This is actually a pretty nice plane, believe it or not. And with the sorry for the frame rate, with the nice looking stuff here, it's a nice touch. Now, unfortunately, like I said, I don't have SHC today, so we can barely see what the runways are and anything. So it should be fine. This is a nice plane. I do use it quite often because, well, more so to speak, it's a like I said, it's a nice plane, so why not use it? I'm gonna cross the 22s because no one uses them. Um, the weird thing I say about this plane is because it has so much liveries, you're so keen on finding stuff. So people always say when it's a new default plane, like the A350 new default, the installed there was an old A350, which you'll see. The new A350, nice liveries. Nice. And it's actually realistic too. This livery when they update multi-liveries, which happens quite a lot, believe it or not. Uh oh, not a lot, which is surprising, but it happens. They have this plane. Now, the question is on my nav, where do I go from here? Because wherever I go, I have to take off, land there, and then I have to put on this 777. The 777 will be one of the final planes we do for the defaults. Next chapter, which is next week, we are gonna be starting up with the custom collaboration guys, and we'll start with the Airbuses, and we only will do like 2 or 3. If there's a family of them, probably do more. But hey, that's up to them. So in front of you, what that fool is another runway. I could have landed on that runway, but then again, I'm an idiot. I decided to land on the shortest runway. Oh god, this fool doesn't know he's taxing food terminals and everything. Fools are people who do not have a Gmail account or do not have an account. They tend to be people who are completely stupid. Oh, that fool did a. That was a fool that has a. Who did a not a. That was so. Before we take off, I'm gonna watch some of these foods take off because I'm gonna show to you all if the food's gonna if there's good foods and bad foods. Because let's say put this that room, we're gonna see that. So we're gonna hit so Daily Flyer. I'm gonna have to wait for him because I think yeah he's landing this way, so I gotta wait for him. I could have gone to that runway, but I'm going to this one, so we're gonna see. There's a bunch of foods there. One did not make it, so we're gonna wait. That yellow stuff there is actually a taxi, saying taxi there. See, there's this guy on the taxiway, he can't take off. This guy took off short. This guy's a fail. This guy, gear coming up. Up, up, and no, you just sink right into the thing. That one, believe it or not, I think that one's good. Another good food? Oh my goodness, that is a perfect takeoff. Now let's see if he stays up. Can he stay up? Yeah. Yes, he can. That's a perfect food takeoff. Daily Fly has just landed. Um, believe it or not, he's in a Lockheed, I think. Yeah, he's in the Lockheed, so I'm gonna wait for him to taxi. This food is taking off here. No, this food's not having good luck taking off. I don't think they know this. That food over there, no way. That food, no. Jokeman's not gonna make it. This guy's taxiing. He's gonna wait for me. No. We're gonna let him taxi. Jokeman's over here. Yep. Another dimwit who doesn't know how to fly. Oh, he's the Piper too. The Piper didn't go. He's underneath the map now. I'm gonna watch this food here. Uh, what is this guy doing? That food's gonna take off on that runway. Yeah, that food's gonna take off on that runway. You can see them there. So I'm gonna take off now. 9. This off. Let's go. Let's go flying. Gear coming up. Oh, that was a perfect takeoff before the water. Oh boy. Oh, so perfect. So good. So good. Oh my goodness. So good. All right. Autopilot coming on. We're staying about 3,000. Like I said, I'm not gonna go higher than that. We're gonna go 100. We're gonna be going 300 knots today. 310. No, 300. Um. Oh, so beautiful actually. The takeoff. What's this way? Go to. I could go to Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine is an airport I have not been to. I'll try to land out with this guy. Now, because we didn't do a cockpit, I didn't do cockpits in certain aircraft because I don't know if they're gonna work. Let's do a cockpit cam in this plane. Oh, so we know this works. Oh my goodness. Holy shite. That's so realistic. Look at this. Seating. This is I don't think that's the right airport. No, that's not the right airport. What airport would this be? I think this is Sao Paulo airport. This is Brazil. Anyways, however, it has not a working altitude, but over here you can see we're climbing still. 300, we're doing good. Other than that, this is actually a pretty good thing. And when you go look at it, when you're flying like this, my goodness, this is such a look at this views and everything. Now, what other views do we have here? Extra views, wheels, wing. Okay, we have from the wing here. Oh, so nice, so nice. Um, Now let's reset the camera. Good looking plane and great looking physics. This plane, don't know. I'm actually going to now. I'm gonna turn on because I'm getting bored of not talking to people. I'm gonna just turn on chat now. So this is I'm gonna be honest with you all what happened. Back in 2022, I got before this is way before I started streaming. I did something wrong. I'll be honest. Most people think every street streamer doesn't do something wrong. I have. Um, I oh God, seriously, you pulled this up while I'm flying? No, I'm flying right now. Screw off. I I was in a so this is the thing. 2015, I joined MLP. I was in Brazil. I got a feud with the leader, so I left. 2018, I rolled around. I started getting a feud with Canada because I knew their leader because I knew them from Brazil. And then 2022, I did something that I should have never done. I asked for a nude picture of a girl, which is not something you should ask at all. And I had no idea she was a minor. So the entire community hates me for it. And I've been told to stay out of both communities, CRP and MLP, civilian, so airlines and MLP, which is military. So when people ask me, "Can you join?" I have to tell them, "No, I'm a name no one likes to hear." So I tell them, "Sorry, I can't." These two fools spawned in front of me, so there's some hell nah people. But yeah, I've done some bad things in my past, but I'm not happy about, and I wished I could do better.
You see how gray it is compared to with the rivers are? This shows you where it used to be bigger rivers and then how much it's dried out throughout the day. Actually, I'm gonna do this for you guys. We're not doing the 777 today, only because it's almost lunchtime. It's past lunchtime for me, and I have to go eat. I will say this much: next video is gonna be two things. We're gonna test out 777, and then we're gonna test out test out a special aircraft that I don't try here. Actually, when it, the reason why I'll say a non-default is because 777 is a default plane too. So we'll try out the default 777, and then we'll try out the A220, which is a non-default plane, and then we're gonna see which one's better. Let's simulate this. An engine has gone out. We need to land immediately. What does the pilot do? Okay, let's check PDX. Let's see what we have around here. There is Portsmouth at Airport, which is over here. Nav off. I see the airport. Come on, get me the right angle. Reset my camera angle. Okay. No. Reset. Okay. A9. We're gonna change altitude now. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Delta 292. We have lost our left engine. We need to land immediately. Now we are gonna be landing at this airport. I've never come here. So this is gonna be a real land. So we have to go out to sea, put our gear down, and then land. If we cannot land, then I have to do a go around and we'll land in sea. And yes, I have water effects on, so the sea looks perfect. Now, to make this harder for me, I'm gonna do it in at when it's this type of day and night. Day and night. Day and night. Beast? Oh hell no. Since when are you? Since I think this room is too small for me. And if it's too small, we're making a landing in that lake. Okay, we'll land. Look at this. We are now lined up to this runway. That was a great turn. So me, I've told people this. I don't use a controller to turn. I do not. I use the arrow keys. Most people can't do that and make vibrant turns. Me, not so much. Okay, so we're at 200 knots. I need to be this to be this. Can we land this runway? Probably. Can we land safely? I don't know. Turn on speed brakes. Glide to the runway. On the runway. Holy shit. That was okay, so that was a landing. Probably not the landing, but a landing. My goodness of a landing that was. Safely, without needing to overrun the runway and land in the water. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I was a little worried because if you can't tell, I was a little worried because I couldn't see the runway when we were landing. So turning, great. It's turning here. These guys had never seen an A350 land at the airport, so they have an A350. My God. I don't know why we paused. We'll park here for the day for the for this episode. Oh, that's not good with smashing for the neighborhood because again, brakes do not want to work. This is so bad of a video where the brakes do not want to work on me. True neighborhood fashion, but brakes don't want to work. Okay, let's just say we parked here. Anyways, this is gonna be signing off today. I hope you all had a great time watching with me, and I'll see you in the new one. Next week is gonna be crazy because, like I said, we're switching on to the non-default planes, and we are gonna also do other stuff. Tomorrow, I'm doing both chess and Roblox, so this will be fun. Anyways, everybody take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.